This is why I do the 3 episode rule. It makes sense after watching this episode because you'll never know. Yes, majority of the popular of the world, I don't know how I'm saying there, do first impressions. They're very important. However, I do believe in giving second chances. But since this is a TV show, why not give it 3 chances? And if you don't like it within 3 episodes, throw it away. Go on to the next thing. And it's a good thing I go by those rules. This episode was way better than the first episode. Way better. It's just like the pacing was finally spot on. It was good pacing. Nothing felt rushed. When it comes to adaptation wise, nothing felt rushed. Animation was better. Yes, we're still dealing with that god awful CGI. Oh my god awful CGI. But nonetheless, it was good. We got some explanations of the world. Very good. Now, I had the same thing. Remember when I was reviewing Release the Spice by my favorite writers, Takahiro? And I was like so hyped to watch it. But then when I saw that first episode, I was pissed. I was just disappointed so hard. I felt sad. Because I love Takahiro's work. You know, Akame Got Kill, Yuki Yuna and stuff. So, with Release the Spice, first episode was terrible. But then, afterwards, the rest of the episodes were amazing. And then I said, you know what? The show was worth it. It was really good. Now, I was also looking forward to this show, Arifureta. And I thought that the first episode, like, oh god, this is going to be worse. Especially when I found out that Studio White Fox was only helping out a bit, but it was the other studio that was doing most of the work. Then, like, that explains a lot. But then the second episode, I'm like, oh god, it's about time. It was good. You know, first episode was all over the place. Even when I was watching it with my sister, she herself was confused on what was going on. She was like, because when you're first watching the first episode, you're wondering, is this an isekai? Because they don't explain them going to that world. They don't. At all. It was just dumb. In fact, Tanya did the same thing, but at least it was easy to understand. This one, not so much. So, second episode comes around, and a major improvement in animation, pacing, and quality. Way better than the first episode. So I don't know why they couldn't do it right the first time. Seriously. But even she, who don't have much faith in the show, was able to make a better plot for the show, for the first episode. Have them go into that world, explain everything. Hajime going through struggles. He goes deep into the labyrinth, and then he seeks revenge. He wants to become strong with his desire to go home. They could have done like that in the first place. They could have made the show way better than it was in the first episode. But they chose not to for some freaking reason. But now this episode was nice. We saw the flashbacks, but not through Hajime's perspective, but actually through Shizuku's perspective, one of his classmates. So, usually in isekai, it's just one person that goes to another world, and that's it. But no, in this one, it's an entire classroom, and they're involved in this eternal war between humans and demons. And in this world, there are 3 races: humans, demons, and beastmen. The demons, of course, the beastmen are always mind their own business. They want nothing to do with conflict. It's always the humans and demons starting some stuff. But the demons learn to control monsters, and now they're tipping the scale. So their beloved goddess of creation decided to bring heroes from another world with high mana capacity, I guess, and they go there and they pretty much help out. Now, the thing about this is, if I was in a situation, I'm like, hell no, turn my ass back. I don't even know how to fight like that, man. I know how to scrap. There's no way I know how to fight to death. Like, come on, man. I don't want to do that. And the fact that it's just forceful like that. Just force people into a situation. But what creeped me out the most is how some of the students were just on board. Like, we must help out the people in this world. And it was like, I would help out just to go back home. But I wouldn't do it because I feel some obligation, stuff like that, to it. No way in hell, man. But that's just me. So they're going through what I wish they did a better job, I'm saying. And they did a crappy job with the explanation of how they got there and what was going on. And like they'll keep doing this by flashbacks per episode. Who knows? That's why I was saying stories like these need 24 episodes. They really do. Because if they don't, it just falls apart. It feels cluttered and it feels like a giant mess. And it's ridiculous. But we'll have to wait and see how they execute this. So I'm just speaking out of experience, but that's it. Now, finally talk about the episode. We see things through Shizuku's eyes, her perspective. And she's a pretty good swordsman, by the way. Swordswoman, if you want to say as well. And she is Kiori's best friend. Kiori is the priestess who's had a deep crush on Hajime. But I guess some people were jealous of certain someone. And it caused Hajime his life. Well, everyone else thinks he's dead. Now, apparently the crystal they touch is a trap crystal where it transports you to somewhere within the dungeon and transport them to the 65th level, which was very dangerous because no one has ever gone that far deep down. Now, that being said, I'm guessing this Kiori has a total crush on for Hajime, for her to be out for like 5 freaking days. Like, okay, like, was she using a lot of mana or something? Who knows? But for her to be passed out because she sees someone, like, damn, I guess she really did like that dude after all. And it just sucks, got crossed to, I don't know, telling them you like them like that. That's why you should always tell someone, if you like someone, give it a shot. Whether they shoot you down or not, you gotta give it a try. You don't live life with regrets like that. It's ridiculous. Or else they might be dead the next day. But as we all know, Hajime isn't dead. He's turned into a total badass. After killing a bunch of monsters and making it aimlessly throughout the abyss, he doesn't even know what floor he's on, really. He just knows that he just has to keep going until he reaches a door. And animation was better. Hajime uses tactics. He will get caught off guard every now and then. For instance, that freaking lizard, man. All you have to do is open his eyes. And I don't know if you look into his eyes or if the light shines onto you, it will turn you to stone. I call that a Medusa lizard. A freaking Medusa lizard, man. But nonetheless, you need drinks of purification water. Nothing wrong there to cure it off. Then he fought 2 Cyclops monsters. And of course, everybody knows the Cyclops' weak point is his eyes. And the reason why he was able to take these creatures down is because I guess these creatures have been in slumber for a long time. They just woke up, so this is their first time in combat, and God knows how long. So of course, they're going to be sloppy. Hajime was able to shoot one of them out real quickly, but the second one caught on. And it was able to block and defend its eye. Because it's like, okay, my weak point is my eye, so I gotta keep blocking. But Hajime says, just keep shooting the eye or distract him, and sooner or later he will leave an opening. Of course, when you fight Cyclops, the eye is always the weakest point to shoot it. It's a very given, but again, I guess it balances out the strength of the Cyclops. The Cyclops are very strong and powerful. So of course, sometimes the strongest beings have the most obvious weak points. Then he opens the door. And finally, the wait that the people online have been waiting for. I do follow the Twitter and the Facebook page of the fans people of this series, and this apparently is best girl. Yui Cherrybon is best girl. I've been reading the manga. The manga hasn't gone that far out, There's now being the dragon, but spoilers. Yes, I will agree. So far, Yui is best girl. Yui has been trapped inside of that abyss for a very long time because she was betrayed by people close to her. Apparently she became too powerful. Her uncle took over. Even with the uncle taking over, she was okay with it. They still wanted to get rid of her. But they tried executing her, but she cannot die because she can manipulate mana. Meaning she doesn't need to summon circles. She can just automatically do it. Because this makes her very hard to kill, which makes her pretty much immortal. So they sent her down there, making sure no one will ever see her again. Unfortunately, Hajime was down there. And the way, the first encounter, he was like, nah. Hajime has common sense, despite how what happened to him is wrong. But because what happened to him, he's become a smarter person. He's not taking shit. He's not going to be walked over people. And I like that. Because he uses common sense. He's like, first of all, there has to be a reason why someone like you is down here, sealed away. Oh my god, thank you for common sense, Hajime. So he put two and two together. But however, she told him that's not how the case is she was just betrayed. And then, of course, hitting a nerve within his system of someone being betrayed, so he decided to free him. So, they released her. He asked her for her real name, but she doesn't want to use her name. She's been forsaken by those people, God knows how long ago, because she seems to be an immortal. So because of that being said, she was like, I don't want to use my own name no more. Give me one. So he gave her Yui, and Yui means the moon. And the way he explained it, like, really? So blonde hair and red eyes remind you of the moon? I thought he was going to talk about the moment he saw her in the gaze, I guess. But whatever. And then that's the episode. Of course, he just got attacked by a bunch of spikes. But, yeah. Now, let's talk about the outro. The outro for the first episode was just two dots. I guess two shiny dots, I guess. One was yellow for Yui, and one was blue for Hajime. And they're just flying up around each other. I guess showing how much they love each other, I guess. But then more of the opening shows up. But then again, the opening so is still not impressive. Despite them showing off nothing but girls. The thing you have to get used to isekais is no matter how much you complain, it's going to involve a lot of girls. That's just one thing you just have to get used to in isekai. It's nothing but girls, okay? And probably later on in the road, they'll show us more of the outro, because they're still showing the start thing. So, anyways. That's all I got. That is. I know. I wasn't expecting for it to be good, to be honest with you. The first episode left me like, meh. But I'm glad. I was more pleased this time. So, good job. It's not amazing, but it went from good to great. And great is actually okay. I like great. So anyways, this is all I got for this. Do you think this was a better episode than the first episode? If you do, let me know, because I'm dying to know. I need to think I'm not crazy here. So anyways, that's all I got for this video. If you like it, help out the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Madcrownxox, sign out.